Hi everyone, my name is Javier Lopez and I study aerospace engineering in León. I am from the group B1 and in this video I am going to show you how to build a remote control airplane from scratch. We will be constructing the fuselage by hand and configuring all the electronic components manually. By the end of this video, you will have a fully functional airplane that you can fly with your own remote control. So let's start. So let's go over the materials and tools we will need for this project. We will need foam for the fuselage and the wings, some servos, a motor, an electronic speed controller, a receiver, a battery, and a remote control. We will also need tools such as a saw, sandpaper, a glue gun, pliers, a soldering iron, wire cutters, and some stuff like that. The first step is to construct the fuselage. We will be using foam for this, and we will start by sketching out the shape of the fuselage on the plate and cutting it out with a cutter or a really sharp knife. Glue the pieces together to create the main body of the airplane and add some reinforcements where necessary and make sure everything is sturdy. Once the fuselage is complete, it's time to start the electronic components. Start by configuring the servos and attaching them to the wings. Then mount the motors to the front of the fuselage and connect it to the electronic speed controller. Install the receiver and connect it to the servos, speed controller and battery. Finally, make sure all the wiring is secure and tidy. LiPo batteries are usually really dangerous. They can cause explosions and even fires. So I will give some advices to use them correctly. First of all, obviously, you should be using a charger specifically designed for LiPo batteries. And I would recommend to use the balanced charge mode that will charge all the batteries at the same time and with the same voltage. So it will make it very difficult to have any problems with them. Once everything is assembled, it's time to test the airplane. Make sure the battery is charged and turn on the remote control. Give the airplane a few test flights, adjusting the control surfaces as necessary to ensure stability and control. Once you are satisfied with the flight performance, your remote control airplane is ready to go. As a summary of the tutorial, you will now watch a short video that sums up all the process. And I will show you the best part of this project, the flight test. So get ready to enjoy the ride.
Le doy a tope y tú tíralo. ¿Está ya?
Okay, that definitely didn't happen as I expected. Let's make some hypotheses about what happened in the first flight test. The aircraft generated enough thrust to gain some altitude, so the problem wasn't the motor or the propeller. However, as we can see, even if the only thing I was controlling was the motor's velocity, the aircraft turned to the right in its path. Therefore, we can assume that there was an error in the airplane's center of gravity. Knowing what we need to improve, in a long night of work, I repaired the front of the plane and I glued the battery to the center of the fuselage. That done, I was already prepared to start the second flight test. Enjoy!
Sí. ¡Ole! No, que hay mucho viento, no lo hagas todavía. ¡Soar! ¡Soar!
Está al revés, otra vez.
In this flight, I believe that only two things were wrong. Upon analysis, it becomes obvious that the aircraft flew without losing altitude until this particular moment. At that point, my intention was to adjust the rear flaps to increase the pitch angle and gain height, but evidently something went wrong. Initially, I thought I had configured the movement on the vertical axis incorrectly, but it is also possible that I didn't have a good grasp on controlling the plane. Therefore, despite my reluctance to practice in a simulator, I forced myself to spend a few hours practicing. I repaired the plane once again and prepared myself for the final flight I could undertake, as I was running out of time to study for my physics exam. Thus, behold this breathtaking last flight. Sí.